Hey, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I am here with the final episode of the Tower of Doom trials. So, the trials have been completed. These 9 books were the ones from the Tower of Doom that I wasn't sure about. Wasn't sure if I wanted to keep them and read them. I have analyzed all 9 and decided to keep these four, which I have already read this one and loved it. So these 3 are going back onto the Tower of Doom to stay with me. And these 5 are going to be unhauled. I will take them to my used bookstore most likely. So that was highly successful and entertaining. I mean, I was entertained. I hope you were as well. Let's go talk about the Tower of Doom for those of you that are just joining us and are like, what is that? I actually will link the 4 prior episodes below if you want to check those out. So look for those if you haven't seen them already and don't know what in the world I'm talking about. But let's go look at the Tower of Doom right now. Okay, so here is the Tower of Doom. It doesn't look too bad at the moment, but this space is deceptive because these books down here are books that I had out for Cloak and Dagger. I haven't read a darn one this month, but those are all Tower of Doom books as well. And in the cart on the bottom there are books I pulled out for Nonfiction November, and some of those go on the Tower of Doom as well. So I need to go through those and try to remember or look back and see which ones actually still belong in the Tower of Doom. So briefly, the Tower of Doom is all of the books that I purchased, brought into my home. In 2017, I went through all of those haul videos. And so yes, those are the books that are still here unread from 2 years ago, in a nutshell. So let me go through these nonfictions, and then I'm gonna count up how many I actually have here and talk about what we're gonna do about them. It turns out all of those nonfiction books, I'm pretty sure, belong in the Tower of Doom. So yeah. They're not gonna fit, are they? Okay, so I made 2 stacks. These are fiction, these are nonfiction, and those are the Cloak and Dagger. You know I love my categories. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I was hoping there would be like 50, but I think I'm going to be more than 50. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 51. 51 fiction, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. That down before we forget. So there you go. I still have 67 books unread from my first year on BookTube. Books that I purchased in that first year, which is not that big of a deal. I just have enjoyed getting reacquainted with them and making sure that I was still interested in reading all of them. This has been, I think, a really good endeavor. I've learned a lot from it, from analyzing what I did that first year in BookTube, because let me reiterate, I went from having 6 partially read books in my home books that I had gotten and not finished for whatever reason, just 6 unread books in my home, to where we are today, hovering at to like 250 unread books. Yes, boo, we all hear you, and we all know that I have trouble thinking when you're talking. So, you know, you have everything you need. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so 6 to, 260 in a year and a half-ish. So yeah, let's sit down and talk. Yeah, I think that would be pretty. Do you think this book's trying to tell me it wants to be unhauled after all? Okay. I think I've got it stabilized for now. Beauty boo. And I need to get this filming done. Okay, I just, the cat's got me distracted, so we're just gonna, go with this. My plan, there's no magic way to go through these books, because I feel like I honestly do want to read them all. I've gone through them and I feel like these are the ones that I still want to read. I'm still interested in reading them, so I just have to read them. 67, that'll take a little while. And I'm just going to put all their names in my cat mug and draw them out one at a time, and just, my plan is to continuously have a Tower book on the go at all times. That's my plan. We'll see if I can keep up with it. I assume I can. I mean, it's a plan. I can do plans. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just whittle them down one by one. And then some of you have been concerned about next year. Oh, I know you're gonna miss the Tower of Doom, but it, like I said, it's still gonna be there for a while because 67 books. But I am going to continue this process of going through the books that I've purchased and making sure I'm still interested in them. And I've learned a lot this year about, being careful that the books I'm buying are ones that I personally am interested in, and not books that I've seen around and I can purchase them cheaply, so I do. I mean, it's great to get a book for a great price. That's fun. However, I don't need to just get them because they're cheap. I need to make sure, and I don't need to just get them because they're popular or I've seen them around. I just need to make sure they're things that I personally am interested in for whatever reason. So I feel like I've weeded those out from 2017. And I think by this year, through the process of going through those books, I've been much more cognizant of my purchases this year in 2019. 2018 is a little bit sketchy, probably not as bad as 2017, but still a little bit. And I just like that process of going through those books and reacquainting myself with them. So I'm going to continue the process, but like I've said several times, I fell victim to peer pressure, and I don't think the peer pressure was pointed at me deliberately, but I, for various reasons, did not do haul revisits with regularity in 2018. It was kind of hit or miss. So I can't go through all of my hauls. I could do some, but I'm a completist, so it's all or nothing kind of thing. So what I've decided to do is I keep my shelves, my TBR shelves, well, all my shelves, I keep them categorized. So let me turn. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself a couple months at least off. So I'm not going to do haul revisits in January and February, but I think starting in March, like in February, I'm going to make sure my shelves are organized and grouped nicely according to, you know, however my mind is thinking at the time. And then for the rest of the year, I'm going to each month, starting in March, go through one shelf and see if there are any books that I purchased in 2018 that are still on the shelf. I am gonna go through whatever haul revisits I have and whatever other ways I can think of to make those determinations. But I'm gonna go through each shelf month by month and pull off the ones that I think are from 2018, and yeah. So month by month, I'm gonna go through one shelf at a time. And so organizing them in February, and then from there for the rest of the year, I can read books off the shelf. I can put books on the shelf, but I cannot transfer books from shelf to shelf because that would mess up my game, wouldn't it? So yeah, does that make sense? That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna continue the process. I think it's a valuable one to reacquaint myself with my books and yeah, see how I'm still feeling about them. Stay on top of things. I think it's a good thing. I don't know if I'm gonna continue with the Tower of Doom. I think that I will take a page from Jacqueline from 6 Minutes for Me, from her book, and create a cart of chaos. So I think that my 2018 haul revisits will reside in the cart there because I miss having my TBR on this shelf. So once I go through this top shelf, I think I'm gonna start keeping my TBR up here again and use that cart for something else. I don't know. Anyway, let me go. I think I've said everything I need to say, and I'm just talking right now. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and for your enthusiasm over this project throughout the course of the year, and the Tower of Doom episodes especially. It's been great fun and great motivation for me, and very helpful to me as well, your suggestions, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.